Hi, it's Jordan. In today's world, there's no shortage of things trying to take your money. Everywhere you look, there are advertisements encouraging you to buy something new, upgrade what you already have, or spend money on experiences you may not actually need. In a culture that revolves around spending, it's very easy to fall into financial traps without even realizing it. Many of these traps are carefully designed by companies that rely on consumers constantly spending money. One day you might wake up and ask yourself a difficult question. Why am I still broke? You work full-time. You earn a decent income. Yet somehow, your money disappears every month. Instead of building wealth or investing for the future, it feels like you're just working to pay bills. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Today we're going to talk about 7 common money traps that prevent people from building wealth. If you learn to recognize and avoid these traps early, your financial future can look very different. Let's start with number 7. Number 7. Going deep into student debt. Many people borrow large amounts of money to attend college, believing that a degree automatically leads to higher income. While education can absolutely be valuable, student loans are a serious financial decision. In the United States, the average student loan debt per borrower is over $37,000. That's a huge financial burden for someone just starting their career. One major issue is that many students choose a field without fully understanding the job market or salary potential. Some graduate with degrees that don't align with their career goals, while others realize too late that they don't enjoy the profession they studied for. Another mistake is attending an extremely expensive university without considering the return on investment. Spending tens of thousands of dollars on a degree that leads to a modest salary can make financial progress much more difficult. Next, number 6. Not investing early. Most people understand that investing is important, yet many delay getting started. Some people say they want to enjoy their money while they're young. Others believe they'll start investing later when they earn more. Unfortunately, waiting too long can be extremely costly. Investing early allows compound growth to work in your favor. Over time, your investments begin generating returns, and those returns start generating even more returns. This snowball effect can dramatically increase your wealth over decades. But if you wait until your 50s or 60s to start investing, reaching financial independence becomes much harder. Number 5. High-interest debt. Not all debt is the same, but high-interest debt can be extremely damaging to your finances. Credit cards are the most common example. Many credit cards charge interest rates of 16% or higher. At those rates, it becomes very difficult to pay off the balance if you're only making the minimum payments. Instead of your money working for you through investments, high interest works against you. Even worse, much of this debt comes from buying items that lose value quickly or provide little long-term benefit. Number 4. Believing you can get rich quickly. Many people are attracted to the idea of making huge amounts of money overnight. Social media often promotes trading strategies, hot stocks, or speculative investments that promise massive returns. But the truth is that most wealth is built slowly and consistently. Ask the average millionaire how they built their wealth, and many will tell you the process was boring. It involved saving, investing regularly, and allowing time to do the heavy lifting. Chasing shortcuts often leads to unnecessary risk and financial losses. Number 3. Working for less than what you're worth. Employers naturally try to control costs, which means they often pay employees as little as possible while still keeping them in the job. Many people stay in the same position for years without negotiating their salary or exploring better opportunities. If your salary increases are smaller than inflation, your purchasing power is actually decreasing. Sometimes the best way to increase your income is to negotiate a raise or consider changing jobs. Number 2. Buying too much house. Buying a home can be an important financial step, but many people stretch their budget far beyond what they can comfortably afford. It's easy to fall in love with a beautiful house and convince yourself that the higher payment will be manageable. But housing costs include much more than the mortgage. Property taxes, insurance, maintenance, utilities, and other expenses can quickly add up. When housing consumes too much of your income, it leaves very little room for saving or investing. Finally, number 1. Taking out huge car loans. For many people, the first thing they buy after getting a higher-paying job is a brand new car. While the car might look impressive, it usually comes with a long-term loan and high monthly payments. Cars are depreciating assets, meaning they lose value over time. By the time the loan is paid off, the car may be worth only a fraction of its original price. Instead of tying up large amounts of money in a vehicle, many financially successful people choose reliable used cars until they can comfortably afford something nicer. There are many financial traps that can hold people back. But the good news is that simply avoiding these common mistakes can dramatically improve your financial future. Instead of spending money on things that lose value, focus on investing in assets that grow over time. 30 years from now, you probably won't care about the car you bought today. But you will care about the investments that helped build your financial freedom. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more content about money, investing, and building long-term wealth.